Okay, so this is a video on how I calibrate the distance I tell my machine to travel. So first, when you come over here to terminal, you type in the $sign. Sorry for the camera angles, I'm in my garage with my phone. The default is 100, 101, 102 at 200. So on my machine, this is a bCNC. I'm still building it, so I just gotta do a few more things. But I have it set to travel 50 millimeters every time I push one of these buttons. So we're gonna test that theory out. I have a standard millimeter ruler. I haven't attached my router yet, and I just found this sharp pointy screwdriver thing. And we're gonna test the distance that this thing travels. So let me see if I can get a better view of the light. You guys get the gist. So I'm gonna push this right now, and it should hopefully travel 50, but it won't. It's about 158 millimeters that it travels, so it is off for sure. It goes a lot farther than I tell it to. So we have to calibrate that. And I figured out a website, which I'll post in the link below, that helps us to get there. So I type here that, sorry, I'm borrowing my kid's computer here. I wanted to go 50 millimeters, but I went 158 millimeters. And the current default is set to 200 millimeters. So it's telling me that I need to set my machine to 100 equals 63.291, and that should allow enough calibration for this thing to be accurate. So first, I'm gonna put this back to 0. I'm gonna push left again. Should get back to 0. Okay, so now I'm gonna come over here to my terminal, and I am gonna type in $100 equals 63.291, 63.291, enter. Okay, so it seems like if I push a button too fast, the controls are wonky, so I have to sit for a few seconds and wait for the code to take. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll just close and reopen the connection. Reopen the connection. Let's see if enough time has passed. So I'm gonna set, once again, to travel 50 millimeters. Actually, you know what, let's go a little further than that. Let's go 100 millimeters and let's see what happens. So we're still at 0. 100 millimeters is about right there. So hopefully, when I click this, it will move. 100. And then there it is. So I can do the same thing for the Y. 101 equals 63.291. Enter. And now both my X and my Y, let me change my ruler direction here. Now both my X and my Y should travel an accurate distance. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna give it a few seconds to load the settings adjustment. I'm gonna close, reopen. Okay, so once again, I want it to travel 100. It's set currently to 0. Hopefully we end up at that 10 mark. Okay. And And it's at 10.